Alright, good morning. Thanks for donating again, Peter. Let's have a look into vertigo because someone brought it up in one of the live sessions. And I wanted to see what foods might be good for it. So I don't know why it's come up in Spanish. Yeah, look, part of that can be not being grounded. So someone asked that in the live stream the other day, and it could just be that you're not like grounded. It happens more to me in winter, and that feeling when you get up sometimes, and if you're grounded, like standing on bare earth, negative charging, collecting negative ionization, you don't get that. You're much more centered. That it's exactly on that level that it works, exactly on that level. So the ionization is part of what makes you feel dizzy, positive ionization. So the opposite of it is the negative ionization, which is grounding, standing bare feet on earth. So if you go out into nature, you'll notice after about an hour later, you won't feel that sort of thing. If you keep a little hydrated as well. So it can be hydration in there as well. But yeah, it's grounding. It's that negative charge. Water holds the negative charge. So that centering that you get with grounding. But let's have a look at foods for it. Vertigo, Ayurvedic. Oh, how do you spell it? Let's just see what comes up. That's a good one. Let's go to these websites and see what these ones say. Netmeds.com. So it can be prompted from conditions such as that list there. Surgery can be advised. Yeah, see, this is what you want to avoid, right? This is all, I don't know how to treat it, so cut it out. I think that's what they're kind of putting forth as well. There's that, or go into Ayurveda. Shot from our wide range. See, it's a good way to present it, but hey, it's true too. Right, so yeah. You could obviously take things to avoid each, like, condition. The hazy vision, the vomiting, so on, and headaches. There'd be teas for each one of those. So you just got to study tea. Go into the shops that have the labels that, the benefits of the teas, or study it online. That will help, even from that end, from the symptoms end. Well, let's see what they say here. I've never heard of this. Kunch Bish. I don't know how to pronounce it. It's a superb neuroprotective herb. Well, that sounds good. With levodopa. So that's precursor to dopamine. And so it's for Vata, Pitta, Kapha. Alright. Interesting. So there you go. That sounds like a really good one. I've never heard of it, but it sounds like a good one there. Balancing all three doshas there. And they're all for the brain too, so that's interesting. Yeah, it's interesting when you ground, you know, when you feel fully grounded, you feel it, you know, come out the top of your head. But you're looking to feel like the thyroid in your neck is full. Yeah, or, you know, you'll feel a sensation after an hour and just focus on what happens naturally. And you can enhance it. Oh, gooseberry as well. Alright, so gooseberry is number 3 on their list. Nutmeg is number 4 because of myristicin. Right, we've heard of myristicin before in other videos in the food series. What's this last one? Guduchi. I don't know how they pronounce that. With coriander and neem. 2 to 3 tablespoons. Okay, that's interesting. Let's see what else they say. What is this? It's for skin. Okay, so that was interesting. Let's have a look what this next article says. What's going on? That didn't work. This is by an MD, so let's see what they say. Feels like you're sailing on the high seas. That's horrible because I've grown up on a yacht and been sailing and I've gotten sick. So if that's what vertigo's like, that would be so bad. Oh, I hated going out on the boat and throwing up, like when you change in the wind. Interesting. So let's go to the Ayurvedic treatment session. I just like fast forwarded there. So they say small metered doses of medicated ghee butter or oils will help relieve vertigo. Interesting. Morbid vata and pitta. See, that morbid vata might be associated with positive charge and energy, like it would create like an acidic chi, something like that. I'm not too, into the vata and pitta stuff, but I feel it like that, like a different, like sort of acidity, like antacid feeling, that you need antacid for, refluxes, that sort of thing as well, which goes along with that sick sort of feeling. So I imagine that's in there as well. So these are ghee oils. Ashwagandha. Oh, right. So I'm very familiar with ashwagandha. That's that white powder. I used to always have that as a tea, the ashwagandha. So that number 2, I can definitely recommend it myself. I don't know about all the other ones. I think I've had the last one as well. Pachagavya, or however you pronounce that one. Right, that's very interesting. So there are some things for it. So there you go. Definitely ashwagandha. It's a very widely used one, ashwagandha. It's one of the top herbs in the Ayurvedic system. Right, so they say external treatments even here. Look at that. Other oils. Yeah, so like some high scented oils may affect that sort of area of the brain. That's very interesting. Take your attention away from it. Change the receptor intake for a while. So yeah, that's a good idea actually, to use therapeutic oils for vertigo for sure. There's a whole list there, look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You got like 10, 12, 15 oils to try. Good list. Different methods of application. Look at that, keeping a sterile cotton pad dipped in medicated oil on the crown of the head. Shiro Pitchu. Interesting. One for the ear. Yeah, I'd definitely recommend that one. Because I recommended ear candles the other day. That might help with vertigo as well. Blocked ears. And so there is a good article, guys. It's a very helpful article by easyayurveda.com. So you see up the top of the screen there the URL. And here is some useful medications used in treatment of Brahma, which was associated, if we go back up here. Brahmagritam. So they've got each thing expounded out as well. Each point they made up there is then further expounded into exactly, powder this herb or tea this herb or make this into an oil or use that oil. Milk processed. Look, there's so many different things here. Decoction of Duralaba, Triagia involucrate, mixed with ghee. Oh man, this is a great article. So it was easyayurveda.com. They made that in 2015. That's already 7 years old. It's just been sitting on the internet for 7 years, waiting for you guys to look at it. And me. Yeah, it's a good article, hey? So look at this. For Pathra in Brahma, vertigo, beneficial things. It says this: old barley, red rice, 100-year-old ghee, soup of green grams. Don't know what a gram is. Cow milk, sugar, really. Old ash gourd, pointed gourd, plantain, Terminalia cebulia. Never heard of that one. That's interesting. I wonder what that is. Let's see if we can. I can't press it. I'm trying to press onto it. I can't expand it. Interesting. Must be a picture or what? It's not. Yeah, it must be a picture. It's not even letting me press on it. I can't press on the screen. Anyway, pomegranate, even coconut. Foods light to digest, breathing exercises. If you want a further consultation on that, I can help, but there's plenty of information on Google as well. So then apatheia, that was patheia, apatheia, non-beneficial things. So not good is leafy vegetables. Brushing hardly, so you need to brush a lot. Exposure to extreme sunlight's not good. Mutually incompatible foods, sex is not good. Steaming treatment, sweating therapy is not good. So this is the non-beneficial things list. Forcibly controlling the urge of defecation and urination. So let it hang loose. Category hot, spicy and pungent foods are not good either. Right. Aggravation of the vata can independently cause Brahma or association with vertigo. So this is a list that can causative factors responsible for vata, vitation, vitiation. Okay, so that's a quite a long list again. Fear, irritation and fear, even fear, fractures, fall, injury, fasting, exercise, excessive exercise. Yeah, right. So like all night staying up, excessive vigil. So there you go, that's a massive article, guys. Look at that, hey. What's this one? Treating Vayu. The morbid Vayu can be taken care of intellectually, combining the below said measures. Massage oil, cleansing, consuming sweet foods again, consuming sour and salt foods, hot and fresh, tapping the body, pouring medicated oils, alcohol, fermented products, oils and ghee, Karnanada, Karnakushweda. I don't know how to pronounce it all, but sensation and feel of abnormal sounds ringing in the ears or tinnitus is a symptom of vertigo as well, especially Meniere's disease. So it is seen that the treatment and medication of Brahma or Murcha and Karnanada, Shweda, are interchangeable. Avoiding causative factors leading to ear disorders, like maybe not swimming in chlorine pools, avoiding exposure to mist, no digging in the ear. I just did that. Ear filling. So, maybe you don't want to use the ear candles if you have this problem. But hey, it might actually be the opposite of it. It might actually help it. You never know. I would always try it. Just be careful, right? So there's another list. Look, that's a massive article. So extended treatment here. Spleen disorders they're talking about. So maybe something to do with the spleen energy as well. It's interesting. Hope you're reading that. Mucuna pruriens, good. I was going to say, because we covered that in another video. You can see there in the list it says ashwagandha there, and Mucuna pruriens, but remember we covered that already. And that has also levodopa, or L-dopa, precursor to dopamine. And look, it keeps going on. It's crazy. So you can learn further about it there. But yeah, I just want to keep it to that. That was all very associated to vertigo there. So they say people with vertigo and tinnitus will have anemia. So, you know, I often recommend things like hemp seed and parsley. And yeah, you know, like red meat, if you can do something with that, but not just pills, not just iron pills, although they may help, you know, try. But here it was saying not leafy greens, so don't have leafy greens, so, you know, it gets trickier. So it's a little tricky, so stick to the other side of that, you know, the grounding, the ghee, some of the other stuff it was saying. Have a good look back through the video.